When do you want me to start?
Saying it? Say it now.
When?
Right now.
Have you flipped it yet?
I flipped the switch. Switch flipper. Say it.
Grown Man Record Night is broadcast before a live studio audience.
That's what I said about it. Kachonga. Jay's working on Kachonga. Give it just a nice tilt in there. Leave it, walk away. Leave it, walk away.
Leave it, walk away. Leave it, walk away.
I don't leave it, walk away.
Leave it, walk away.
I said leave it,
walk away.
Walk away.
Leave it, walk away.
Hey everybody, welcome to Grown Man Record Night. We had to take a week off because I had to go cover some severe weather. Yay!
We got a good snow for this area.
We got a good snow and I had to go do business on it, and so we had to not do a show last week. And so that's what happened there. That's what happened there. And so we couldn't do the show. It was cool though. I got to see some snow. It wasn't cool. I worked a bunch of hours and.
I thought it was cool. I got to play in the snow.
Yeah, I miss that. In fact, I was hearkening back. May I hearken? It's my internet cave. I can hearken. I'm hearkening it back to we do back when I worked in a different department. We had a snow day, and when I lived here with cameramen. I remember us going up and buying a bunch of freezer foods, getting a couple cases of beer,
right.
And for a few days where it just got nasty, snowy, just lived it up. I hearkened back to that earlier this week after having to get out and just be all fucking businessy about it.
Businessman.
I said,
but see, you're businessman when no one else is being businessman.
I said, huh? Football. Football. I've been covering a lot of football recently. The Carolina Panthers are doing quite well. Going to the super big game next week or something.
I worked with Richard Petty today. Or not today, this week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That
was interesting.
What was he like?
You know, to me, he's the most like down to earth, like celebrity, someone of stature that I've ever met in my life, ever. His house is like a glorified Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
And it was cool. It was really cool.
I've heard he's a square guy.
He's a real square guy.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I got to look in some little areas that no one gets to look at, and I saw like he's got like that hat.
The goodies butthole.
You know, the hat that's got the rattlesnake.
I'm looking in the goodies butthole.
He's got that hat with the feathers, and he's got like 7 of them. They're all stacked. He's got like his boots, and they have 43 on them, and they're all in a row. And it was really cool. I did take a picture of a toilet, and I thought the king's throne.
Yeah.
It was like it wasn't his bathroom though. It was.
Extra,
I deleted it.
We're on the prowl, baby.
Well, we shot a local commercial.
Yeah.
We shot a local commercial for the Super Bowl.
I interviewed Brad Hoover this week. I didn't interview him. I was on a little Carolina Panthers. Anyhow, covering a lot of football.
And you say you played against Brad?
I did play against Brad Hoover back in the day.
And tell people who Brad Hoover is who don't know who Brad Hoover is.
He was a fullback for the Carolina Panthers for a long time. So, yeah, he was. He retired. Now he's a high school coach. We went down and talked to him. But that kind of leads us to Panthers going to be in the Super Bowl this next coming week. It could be a problematic for
this show.
Senor Bananas here. Senor Plantain, if you will. Will you? if you will, but will you? But William.
Will you what?
What? I don't know. So I don't know. I'm hoping the show can go on as normal because we got a special guest hoping to come in next week. And on Friday when things go down. But we'll have to see because I may have to work on a thing at a place about a Super Bowl game. Set hut. And then I got to work on Super Bowl Sunday for sure. And that's really whack. But that's, hey man, you gotta pay your bills.
So I hear you guys aren't for the Panthers. I think it's kind of cool. I'll admit I'm one of those guys that doesn't follow the Panthers every week, but I did follow them this year. It was exciting. Cam Newton may be kind of a weird bird.
We've been a long time without talking about music.
Have we?
I feel like it.
Why have we taken so long?
I don't know.
Should we talk about this now?
Party liquor.
Put it on the DR.
Put it on the DR. Today is Steve Fever's birthday.
How about that?
I'm gonna counterclap Jay. Counterclap me, Jay. Okay.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, you got a birthday.
Yeah.
You're getting a wolf howl for it, baby.
I was going to take the day off, but too many people were not there, so I went in and did some work.
B-Day.
I went and worked.
Yeah. Did you go get you a sandwich somewhere?
I did some digging today, though.
On your birthday.
I got off just early enough to do a little digging in one of our little digging holes.
Yeah, okay. Sweet.
It was fun.
We got that coming up in Dig of the Week, obviously.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Deep teas.
That's not deep tea. That's just a tea. That's coming up in your next.
Pop the tape on my hat. It's gonna fall off.
Hey, where's the other mic? Okay.
I put it in.
You know what we should do? And I have a mic stand. We put a mic stand right there on the floor. He doesn't have to like set it down. He can be more active.
He has to have it around. He needs a Garth Brooks.
Well, no, he needs that thing that Dave, the original Today Show host.
Blaming on my roots, I showed up in boots.
But the original Today Show host had like a necklace that had a microphone coming off of it, and it was he'd be like ha ha ha, and the mic's like here.
Oh yeah, those are weird. The old sportscaster. Those guys.
Those guys.
Set up. Football.
There we go.
Oh.
That's not bad.
He rigged it up. Jay rigged it up.
Right, okay, with a yo-yo.
With a yo-yo. We're going to work on it. Rock the baby with it, Jay.
Next week. That's next week.
I had some other shit I wanted to talk about. Steve's birthday, that's the most important thing. And then, but we're going to talk about what we played. Because we've been...
Anything crazy happen the past 2 weeks? We didn't have a show last week.
We didn't do a show last week.
There were some deaths.
We've been dropping mugs like crazy. Abe Vigoda. I heard Nipsey Russell had a personal vendetta. How do you say it? A personal Velveeta against
Vanguard?
A real cheesy vendetta against Abe Vigoda.
Is it Vigoda or Vigoda?
Vigoda.
Is it Vigoda?
Vigoda.
Vigoda. Vigoda.
Nipsey Russell.
Yeah, how about it?
He had a personal Velveeta against him.
Were they both in Cannonball Run?
Said, huh?
We're never going to get the records, are we?
Jesus Christ. I know.
What did we play tonight? Because I wasn't here when we started the show.
Yeah, I played, I came in.
I heard a jet flying overhead.
I came in on a bullet. Jay's doing yo-yo tricks.
This yo-yo's making a screaming sound.
Before we get into no, never mind.
I'm not going to miss this
never
time.
mind.
I'm not going to. Last time I missed it twice. He walked the dog or something.
There was something else I wanted to get into.
Laid the baby to sleep.
I'm not even going to do it. We're just going to go.
You had another bit?
No, I was going to talk about the bowling thing, but we can't do that right now.
We can do it real quick.
Let's talk about what we're recording.
We'll do it as we go into commercial.
Yeah, in between this and digging.
Use it as a bump. Use it as a bump.
We'll bump it. We'll bump it. Write that down, everybody. We're gonna bump it.
Plane flying overhead.
Okay, I started out. I was feeling a little down coming in. It's been a long ass week. It's been a rough week. I feel like I've been rode hard and put up wet. Shit. Hell damn. I don't like it. I didn't like it. I've been rode hard and put up wet. What's under here? I thought that was a hat. I ain't a hat. Can I get a hat? Can I get?
So you started it off with some Springsteen?
I didn't start off anything until I get a hat. Now I got a hat. All right, yeah. Bruce Springsteen, Nebraska. I picked this up from my mom from the library.
Is that camera
immaculate shape.
Is that camera level?
Yeah, it's close enough. And it's
This is acoustics?
Yeah, 4-track recording that he did in like what, a hotel, Jay?
Almost like a demo. Almost like a demo reel.
But it's like an old Fostex 4-track, right? Yeah.
And you said he's coming. He's coming to Greensboro. He's coming to Greensboro. He's going to perform the river, right? That's correct. That's intriguing. I kind of want to maybe go see that. You said tickets are about 70 to get to start. Well, I ain't going high end.
No. 125 high end.
Oh, okay.
That's not crazy.
It's not bad.
It's like the most reasonable, legendary.
I want bottle service for 125.
It's a pretty reasonable ticket for a legend coming though. I mean,
you're a legend.
How about some shaved meat for 125?
I like shaved meat.
I know somebody that paid $450 to see the Stones, like on the ground level. So.
Broken hymen of your highness.
I made a
throw down your umbilical cord so I can climb right back.
Hey, wait. Hey, VCLT from Metal Theologian from back in the day, Blood Rock 2. Killer album, man. I love this. One of my favorites that came in the box that he sent. This thing just jams all the way through so much that Jay was said he'd seen it recently, and then I played this evening. He said, man, he's going to go back and pick it up.
You think we should pull...
Oh, why wouldn't you pick it up?
What I put in the freezer, should we pull it out of the freezer and put it in the freezer? Or just leave it there?
Leave it to...
Will it freeze?
Will it? Is it likely to, or shouldn't it?
Well, might it?
Mightn't it freeze?
Conan.
Aren't you going to grab it anyway?
How about Conan?
Yeah.
Would you go see Conan? The reboot?
They're going to do a reboot?
Damn Skippy you will, with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah?
As old Conan.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about it.
Oh, hell yeah.
How about a little Jimmy Smith Plain Talk?
Is he singing on that?
No, not on the side we listen to it.
It's on the Blue Note. That surprised me.
Look at that. That's just beautiful.
It's really nice.
Clean ass Blue Note.
It's a later one? No, it's not a later one. He's not on the Blue Note later, is he?
No, this is not. No, this is.
What year is that? It looks.
Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember. Now you calling me out, Steve.
I'm calling you out. What the fuck year is it?
But it's one of the slicker Blue Note recordings that I do have. I'll be honest with you.
Well, we don't have many, and I don't have many.
I know. I don't have a whole lot. But look at that shit. I mean, it's. You want to eat eggs off of it, Steve?
I don't want to.
You want to eat eggs off of it?
I don't want to harm it.
You want to eat eggs off of it? I'll cook eggs off of it. Jay? Steve? All right. Jay, what's this all about? Pick up your mind.
Yeah, this was one of my... This was on my short list of records I really wanted over the last few years. The Cult, who's one of my favorite bands. Sonic Temple. I paid a little chunk of change for it, but it was worth it. It's in really, really, really good shape.
Like I was saying, when I hear that record, I want to put on cowboy boots and stomp my feet.
Yeah, it's
I want to cut my wrist on it.
It was 1989. This was their poppier record. Really, just.
I remember hearing that record. Jay would remember Rodney. I remember
Rodney B.
Me and Horny and Rodney going to like a Chinese buffet day after drinking, and Rodney always had the Cult tape in there, and I was like, I never owned that album, but I always remember thinking like, damn, I should, because that's a
kick-ass.
Yeah, but I never saw. That's what totally.
By the way, the Jimmy Smith album is 1968.
Nice.
Yeah.
Clean ass Blue Note, man.
Yeah, babe.
Sick. It's so sick, huh? It's none of your guys'
It was actually,
business,
but listen.
$2.
Actually, it says here in the notes.
$2 record.
It says here in the notes it was recorded in 1960.
With on a horn.
So it was an early recording that they, once it was like he was popular, they dug up some old stuff and put it out on Blue Note.
That's what horns say.
He was probably up with the Verb at that time.
Oh, we didn't get to broadcast last week and talk about the passing of Glenn Fry. That was the other one that we were trying to think of earlier.
Glenn Fry, Glenn Fry.
Yeah. Glenn Fry passed on to his maker.
He's already gone.
He's gone already.
He's dropping his load.
We'll be right back. No, that's.
I appreciate Glenn Fry, and you know, he's a good friend of ours. He's what did he say? Who's your friend in rock and roll?
We didn't get to say
Glenn Fry is your friend in rock and roll.
A couple of times on the show, our buddy Jeff has showed up. He always brings us the red cream. The one that's called Almond Smash. Almond Smash from Baltimore.
It's great soda.
Terrific soda.
He brings it in like a 2-liter.
Yeah, and he's been on the show a couple of times. And what were we talking about?
Glenn Fry.
Glenn Fry. And
he worked in Richmond. Glenn Fry was playing in Richmond.
He was a news photographer and worked in Richmond, and ended up going down and doing a thing. And Glenn Fry was there, and apparently Glenn Fry was hammered. And they were talking backstage because he had a camera on his shoulder, blah blah blah, and they were going back and forth. And he'd come over and like put his arm around him, and was like, if anybody ever asked you who your friend in rock and roll is, you told them Glenn Fry. Who's your friend in rock and roll? And he would like quiz him, like make him like answer him. He would ask him and then like make him answer. And he would, who's your friend in rock and roll? No, who's your friend in rock and roll? Glenn Fry's my friend in rock and roll.
I wonder if Jeff would have said, you know, Don Felder's actually a pretty good friend of mine.
He was kind of a thespian too, though, because he was an actor.
Well,
inappropriate.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter. Either way he goes, Jay.
He was a thespian. He was a thespian.
Okay. Just look at the old Comedy Central.
Yeah.
Kind of a sad,
what'd you play next?
Kind of sad when he died, though.
Something pretty cool.
Pulled this out a little Bootsy. Bootsy Collins. Ultra Wave. That's the President of the United States.
Looks like they're right outside of...
What the hell are they doing on here?
Oh, yeah, that's great, Jay.
They're near Mount Rushmore's behind.
I don't know what year this is. But it was great. It was a little more new wavy for Bootsy. Quality business. I mean, no way around it.
Let me Google it for you.
You want me to Google it? I didn't look up anything today. I've been busy. I've been just butt-buckled, butt-bombed, butt busy.
You've been butt-bomb busy.
But I like putting series of words together that start with the letter B.
You don't know when you can measure.
76, I'm guessing.
Who knows? I ain't looking it up.
You ain't looking it up?
I'm not looking it up, man.
Know. Look it up. You look it up.
I'm not going to look it up.
What's that about? Now Steve started playing birthday mix music. Do you have a theme for the little mix that you did? Or
no, not at all.
With a cool back and forth or something?
I got it real early this morning. I couldn't go to... I think getting old, you
let's
start getting up early.
What are your calcium levels?
My calcium level?
Are you at a comfortable level with your own personal calcium levels?
I could be.
Would you like to... you ever thought about...
So what were you playing right before this?
You ever thought about Amway?
What were you playing right before this? Because I did a really good little mash into this.
Oh, no.
No, I didn't. I started with this. This is...
You did.
We played several species of small furry animals gathered together in a cave and grooving with a pick off of Works, which is a compilation from '83 on Capitol.
Good stuff.
Pink Floyd. We went from that into a little, and it was a nice little slow little fade into. It's Jim Morrison. It's the Doors.
I don't have this.
It's Jim Morrison reading his poetry, and then after he died, they went in and laid in this really cool music track behind it. American Prayer.
Very cool. So you've had this how long?
Oh, I don't know. I got it in probably in the 80s.
Well,
it's from '83, I think. Well, it says 78. 78, but I might have gotten it in 8.
You a JanSport or an Eastpak guy?
I am a no.
We could never afford Eastpaks. No. Eastpak was much more good. But one time I did get a JanSport, and it lasted me 3 school years.
So I think from the Doors, we went to this LCD Sound System album.
Yeah.
Daft Punk is playing at my house.
What's their deal?
It's just great like party music from the early 2000s, I think.
I'd like to know more about
2005.
Those guys.
It's good.
It is good. I don't know enough about them.
It was one of those things. I saw it online, and I took a chance when it came out in CD. I took a chance on it. I was like, this it could be interesting or whatever.
Like back when?
And it turned to be, I really liked it. It was like 2006 maybe.
Cool.
And when I saw it on vinyl, I said, that'd be fun to have. It's fun to spin it, and it's good Friday night music, whatever.
There's a documentary about the end of their career. Or
okay.
The end of their.
Look it up.
Yeah.
Then I played. It's a Duane Allman anthology, but it was the Wilson Pickett "Hey Jude" song.
This is all
Duane Allman stuff. And,
down at
Muscle Shoals.
Muscle Shoals.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Great version of "Hey Jude," and it's got a killer guitar solo. Apparently, when Wilson Pickett went down there, he didn't know what to think of Duane. He's like, I don't know how this is going to work out. And then they took a break, and apparently Duane was in the studio just jamming on fucking "Hey Jude," and they're like, what the hell is that, So he didn't think he could do "Hey Jude" until he heard him playing it on guitar. Like, okay, we can do this.
Yeah.
Then I played a Funkadelic album that I don't play very often, but it's really good.
I don't have that one, I don't think.
This is Tales of Kid Funkadelic.
No, I don't have. Where does that one fall? Do you know?
It's from 1976 on Westbound, and it's somewhere around standing on.
I need that one.
On the verge of getting it on. Cosmic Slop, and I think it's after that. But it starts to get you can tell by the keyboard it's getting a little more into that mid 70s era.
Yeah, I need that one.
It's got that Bernie Ward.
Because I'd like to have every Funkadelic. I keep hiccup burping.
Okay, we listened to.
I think I got some Indonesia going on.
Take Your Dead Ass Home, which has a lot of great limericks in it. It's got some really nice, nasty limericks.
Hello, if you'll meet me in the Irish Square.
There once was a man from Nantucket. Anyway, I always love these Funkadelic the 70s albums because they just have these crazy, crazy artwork all over it. You can just look at it for a long time and just kind of say, what the heck, man?
Yeah.
It's almost like folk art for the city, I think, That looks like Howard Finster, which is a Georgia folk artist that would do like, crazy stuff for the Talking Heads and REM. But that's inner city right there,
That's pretty cool, man.
Anyway.
Where's that from? When'd you get it?
I got it
or
at
you
CFPG.
Had it for a long time?
No, CFPG.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I got a bunch of Funkadelic albums at CFPG, and that's
I did too.
And I paid too much for them because they're pretty beat up, and they were like, "Oh, these are Funk." That's when I kind of soured on CFPG.
What's this all about?
From there, we played some Hawkwind. Now, this is a recent release. I think it came
Record Store Day.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was.
2013 or 2014.
Yeah.
But 1970 album.
No, it was the past year, 2015, in spring.
I believe you.
Record Store Day.
I believe you.
Because you got it like after you went in there. You didn't go in there like as soon as it opened. It was one that was kind of left behind, and you just picked it up.
You sure?
But it was still a Record Store Day release.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what song we played. I don't remember what song we played.
Steve, I'll throw up on it.
Then a little Prince from 1999.
Yeah.
We listened to DMSR.
Is that VCLT?
No, it came out in '82. And this song, This album reminds me of my freshman year in college because this came out and I was a freshman, 82, 83. So yeah, there was every party you went to, somebody was playing.
That was my first year of kindergarten. For real.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's funny. I think a lot of people are just now realizing how old I am. They're like, wow, that guy's.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to tell you yesterday.
Old guy.
Yeah, yesterday was the Challenger explosion.
What's really interesting about my birthday is a lot of cool stuff and a lot of crazy stuff has happened around my birthday.
The Butt Bowl.
Many times the Super Bowl falls on my birthday.
Yeah, sure.
And the most memorable of all those that fell on my birthday was on when the Chicago Bears with Refrigerator Perry and McMahon and Kevin Butler just killed the Patriots, I think it was.
In 85.
44-10, I think it was.
Yep.
That was
grandma.
nuts.
I was just
That was like a senior in college, I think, or
I was
junior or
just
senior in college.
sent a link by Aaron Griffin, who's been on the program, about the Super Bowl Shuffle record was on Craigslist in Raleigh.
Yeah.
But no, let me tell you my Challenger story. If you've ever,
Were we exchanging Challenger stories?
yeah, and I'll see yours and I'll raise you my Challenger story.
I didn't have one.
So on January 28th, 1986, the day the Challenger exploded, I was a 9-year-old boy, Central North Carolina. And here's the
Wasn't
story.
that the 29th?
28th.
Okay.
I wake up, get ready to go to school. I would walk up to my grandparents' house and catch the school bus in the mornings. And I walked up there, and you know how grandparents are. They're in their 70s. They're always up and cooking breakfast and making juice glasses and 2 little things for to quench anybody's thirst kind of thing. So I get up there, and nobody's up. And I'm like, what's going on? This is crazy. So I knock on the door. My grandpa comes to the door, which is also kind of crazy. And then so my grandma's not, she was normally the one up doing all the business. And so I walk in there and I find my grandmother dead. I didn't realize it at the time. She'd passed on. She'd went on to her reward, and everybody was like, and I went down and I ran and I called for some help, and some people came, and then they were like, no, just go on to school, So I went on to school, and I'm sitting there in my 3rd grade class, and about 10:15 in the morning, they called and like got me out of class, and so I went home. And my grandmother had died.
But you knew that already.
Sort of, but I was just kind of like, oh no, maybe she's all right. She had a problem or what, you know. I was 9. But no, she was dead. And so we're hanging around, and then all the family comes over, and it's like a big situation. And then all of a sudden it was like, did you see what happened on the news? And I turned on the news, and that's the day the Challenger exploded. So all my other friends are like, we were in the cafeteria, and they brought us all in there to watch the shuttle launch, and then they had to like explain a situation about the Challenger, and I'm like, I'm home because I found my grandmother dead. And
the police had to question you. Hey, will you find his shot glass? Because I think after hearing that story, you probably need to take a shot.
To me?
Yeah.
Where's mine?
I don't know, man. You brought that plate, but it wasn't on the plate. Everything was on the plate.
No, we already took one.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
We took.
No, we didn't. It's
yeah, plastic 5L shot glass. Keep talking, Steve. Tell me about it.
Then we listened to I think it's called Fuselage.
No, you're making it up.
No, I'm not. This is Monk Montgomery West's brother. Just a killer bass player.
That's a great album. I would freaking love to get a hold of that album. It's really great.
Yeah.
What label's that on?
It's on Chiza.
I've never seen this. Chiza. I don't know that one.
No, it's real floppy too. It's like. Says for best results, this record should be played.
I may have said this. In fact, I'm almost a goddamn guarantee you I've said this before. In spite of the cover, not in spite of.
It's 71 or 70.
Him sitting out in the desert. You hear those distorted bass tones?
Yeah.
I immediately thought
71.
Desert rock. Queens of the Stone Age,
sure.
Ties.
Or even, I'm thinking Sabbath, the bass. No.
Yeah, sure.
NIB. Then I had to work some Genesis in somehow, and I played the knife off of Trespass, or at least part of the knife off of Trespass.
When'd you get your Trespass copy?
Not too long ago.
I got one that's okay, but I overpaid for it. Even though it wasn't much money, it was still too much money.
I think it's a reissue. It just has a weird reissue feel to it.
Yeah.
It is on
Butt Bowl Records.
MCA Records. Yeah.
Talk about.
And last but not least, for my little, I'll play some music for you. We listened to I Was Born in a Laundromat by Camper Van Beethoven off Key Lime Pie from '89 on Virgin. A good record.
A good record.
It's got that feller from Cracker on it, you know.
Yeah, what's his name about it?
David Lowery.
Did you ever?
The guitarist is also from Cracker, or went on to Cracker as well.
I was gonna do something.
And then you played something in honor of somebody.
Man, let me tell you what.
No, they're a California band, but they did set up an office in Athens. He asked if they were a Georgia band. They set up an office, Pitch a Tent Records. They set up in Athens, Georgia.
That's the label.
Pitch a Tent, yeah.
Yes, that's the label.
That's the label. What?
From that article.
Oh, was it really?
Yes.
Pitch a Tent? That
Yes.
David Lowery set that up, I think.
That's what the article's about, I believe. Pitch tent. That's what
Okay.
So not only we've been losing a bunch of mugs lately.
I think they're talking about boners when they say Pitch a Tent.
Oh. We lost
I
a lot
wanted
of.
to have a good toss to you.
Yeah, that's what we call a segue in the business. A lot of loss lately.
A lot of loss.
Bowie. Hey, I
People die every day.
Heard something interesting about the David Bowie situation. That all the artwork and stuff from the Black Star sessions, all that artwork and stuff associated is available for free and open use. You want to take it and make a T-shirt or
Really?
yeah. Saw an article in
nice.
the VC yesterday.
That's nice.
So look that up. I don't have an official look it up, but
David Bowie say that?
Bowie, David Bowie. I was gonna bring, but we lost Paul Kantner just yesterday, so I had to bust out a little surrealistic pillow. This is a reissue.
It was hard to decide what to play. There's so much good stuff.
Yeah.
This is a reissue. 67 was the
But White
original.
Rabbit, man, is so synonymous.
Yeah, we
with
started with Embryonic Journey, which is the Yarma awesome acoustic piece. And then into White Rabbit and Plastic Fantastic with Lava.
Oh,
Oh, the DJ? The VJ?
wow.
That's Kennedy?
Yeah, it is. I
Okay.
saw her bush.
That's you.
Oh, the internet. Okay, I'm sorry.
And we finished off our vinyl tonight with Electric Ladyland, and probably my favorite side on this album, and maybe any Hendrix album, is side 3 or side C, which has Rainy Day Dream Away, 1983, and Moon Turn the Tides.
But
And
Mom, they might call me Moon
it's
or
just such a
something.
great little, I don't know, just a concept piece, you know. So that was it. That's what we played.
That is what we
You happy
played.
with that?
I'm happy with it.
That we played all
I
that?
got some great stuff coming up for Dig of the Week. So, but before we get to Dig of the Week, Jay, tell us what we were talking about earlier. What are we going to do?
What we gonna do, Jay? What we gonna do? What we gonna do, Jay? What we gonna do?
Tell us about it, Jay.
I thought it's next week
What we gonna do?
when it comes to fruition.
What we
Yeah.
gonna do?
Me
You
and Jay had
can
both.
toss ahead to it.
We're gonna get Steve in. We're gonna start a Grown Record Night bowling team.
Grown Man Record Night Bowling
A
Team.
Grown Man Record Night bowling team because we're going to get into it.
I think we should drink on that. It's my
We
birthday.
should. Paul, and it's your birthday, and Paul Kantner died. You live, Paul Kantner died. What do you think about
Somebody
that?
must die.
You get to live. Paul Kantner gets to die. What do you think about that, Steve? What's your statement? Can I get just a statement on that? Let me get a little bite on that.
Amen.
Okay. And cut. You got a lineman?
I got 2 linemen. I got 3 linemen actually.
I don't
Jay, do
understand.
you want one?
No.
Jay, you can do one off of my neck. Let me clear off a space over here. I got a lot of blackheads on this one side. If you want to do the other side, it's probably more sanitary for you and me.
I'll do one off your belly button for sweet.
I would suggest anybody at home to do the same. Get your shot of whatever you want to drink.
Yeah, do
Get
one
something.
with us, man. Paul
Something.
Kantner, baby. I love some Jefferson Airplane, man. That's a band that later in my life I appreciated a lot more. I kind of figured it out. I'm like, Jesus Christ, these guys are putting out some great stuff.
It's my birthday.
And your birthday.
Jay.
These people are looking like at this band like they really suck.
Mm.
You can't take them seriously.
What band is that?
Presidents of the United States of America. Peaches come from McCann. See? They got their own little thing going, Jay.
Wasn't that a psych band in the 60s? Presidents of the United States?
That came from way down, Terrell.
That's nice.
Okay. Let's do a little dig of the week.
We should.
We're going to get up on it. It's going to get dirty and nasty. Stay tuned for the Grown Man Record Night bowling team update. We're going to come up with a pragmatic system of keeping everyone updated.
Don't you have some bowling B-roll or archive stuff
Butt ball?
from that show from back in the day, the 70s? There was a bowling show.
Probably.
We have something.
Book bags.
We should get that.
We got book bags.
You got some digs?
I got digs. You got digs.
Hey, I got a dig that we didn't show it on the show. I brought it over here and gave it to you, but I forgot. I wanted to show it.
Yeah? What's
Well,
that?
It's that.
Oh, yeah. It's in the under. We'll get it. We'll get it after.
Okay.
Because Jay don't know nothing. Jay don't know nothing. I got one of the greatest digs ever just a couple of days ago. And it's a Goodwill dig I went into. Boy, I've got some Indonesia working, I'll be honest with you.
Does that have something to do with this?
It feels like I swallowed a match.
Should I get the gong ready?
Oh,
Okay. I'm ready.
It was a Goodwill purchase, had no music in there, but they had this book, Secrets of the Ninja. Are you serious?
$7.98 for this?
No, it's 75 cents. Jay, I want you to carefully hold that up and then go through some of the pages. This book includes techniques and practice and conditioning and moves, actual ninja moves. Find some good moves in there, Jay. Look at that. It's showing you the proper way.
Tactical.
It's a very tactical book. It shows you how to be a ninja. So why anybody would leave this in
Teach you how
a...
to tie the headband off.
How to tie the headband on, Jay says. See there? That's the wrist.
Oh, sorry. No, it's a headband.
It's a whole deal. It's a whole deal.
The headband right there.
It's a whole job. What a great book. 75 cents, man, and I'm going to figure out how to be a ninja. And you're not. So I'm saying I probably have the upper hand. If I was a betting man, I'd put it on myself. Because I'm going to be the one that knows how to be a ninja. Said hut. Football. Who likes football? Everybody? Said hut.
Sounds like Napoleon.
Hey, I got something.
Do something, Steve.
I picked this up today, and I have it already, but I wanted to see if either of you had this or not. This is the Sandy Nelson "Let There Be Drums."
Oh, no, I don't think I have that.
Would you like a copy?
Sure.
You can have the mono copy.
Okay.
It's not in quite as good a
Oh.
shape as the stereo that I have, but
I love Sandy Nelson.
this is a great album. Let There Be
Sweet.
Drums on Imperial Records.
Sweet.
So there you go. And the second song is Tequila, by the way.
Nice.
We should drink for
We should drink to that? Okay.
that. I'm just kidding.
No, okay. Well, Hey, this came from my mom at the library. Stereophonic record. This is a doctor's records. He had a bunch of like hi-fi and weirdo records. This is called Taboo, and that Taboo series. All the excitement and mystery of the jungle in high fidelity.
Oh my.
Yeah, this is pretty cool stuff, man. And I'll look this up, and I don't remember any of it now. But it's pretty damn awesome, and especially for a buck. It's super clean. It's got a bunch of weird rhythms and weird percussion and stuff on it. And so I look forward to jamming that out in that same hall.
I like that era of 60s and 50s,
those hi-fi records.
Where everybody was into
this is another one.
Tropical sounds. And
this is another one.
Caribbean sounds. And,
in stereo.
well, looky there. There you
Count
go.
Bernardino. Calypso Capers.
Calypso Capers.
This is very much in the kind of a vein of Harry Belafonte, pre-Harry Belafonte.
Yeah.
But better, I would even say.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Again? Yeah. Another one?
So but it's decent. Some of the ones my mom pulled up, I was like, "Oh, this looks awesome," and I pulled it up and listened to it a little bit. And I'm like, "Yeah, that's okay. It's worth it for the cover, probably." But I'm running out of space. You know, we're all running out of space for records, and so I'm starting to get real picky with this. Like, I can't just take anything, and so these ones I've actually kind of previewed at least a little bit to be like, "Oh, that's cool." Even a couple of songs is cool enough for a buck. You know what I mean?
I also picked up today
a
greatest hits album, Mott the Hoople.
Okay.
This one's noise. It's got some pops and stuff through it, but I wanted to pick it up for all the young dudes. Which greatest hits album probably has one song, needs one song on it. I'll just learn more about the band because I don't know much about them. I do have one of their albums, but other than All the Young Dudes, which is written by David Bowie, I don't really know much about them. I know Ian Hunter, I believe, is one of the guys in it.
Cool.
So yeah, there you go.
That's pretty niche.
Yeah. Also today I picked up a guilty pleasure of mine is this "Love to Love You Baby" song by Donna Summer.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Well, you know what? What I really like about this
give me a Miller Lite.
album
for yourself.
is whoever had this record before me, MJ Lewis, I think, decided that they would put their initials M and J over where they thought her nipples were on this picture. So let's show that if we would, if you don't mind. The picture on the back is awesome too. Well, you don't see her nipples because M and J are
nip
there.
rips. Okay.
But this is Donna Summer's "Love to Love You, Baby,"
some on her vag too.
which is Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember that show?
It's a very good song.
Jay, you remember that show?
Very, very.
No, I don't.
Like
This is on Oasis, which I guess was a division of Casablanca. So, I mean, a lot of the stuff you see on Donna Summer's on Casablanca, but this is Oasis. I guess this was maybe her first record with them. I'm not sure.
I don't know, bro.
The first one I know of.
I'm not opposed to Donna Summer.
Donna Summer. You're more of a Donna Fargo though, aren't you?
I do.
And that's a good toss into this one right here, going from Donna Summer being all sexy with her nipples showing, or maybe her badge area,
Pilot
into
Mountain.
this right
Her
here.
vagina looks like Pilot Mountain.
I've been there. Not her
Is
vagina.
that Rob Schneider or Katie Lang?
Oh my God, my pee area hurts now. Oh no. Oh no. I never.
Tucks his dick in and he's Katie Lang.
I never. Oh, man, my pee area hurts. I found another one, folks. Jesus H. Christ.
How many of these do you have now?
Jesus H. Christ. It's my fifth one of my
Singing the gospel,
record.
the gospel family singers.
This one's actually not in very good shape, but my mom's like, you still want it? It's not in very good shape. I'm like, of course I want it. So I'm collecting the shit out of these.
Shrink wrap.
If you see one, pick it up.
Close the gap.
Now don't get it mixed up with another one with that guy from what is that? Goodfellas that's sitting on a
NBC
couch. That's the guy.
No, in Pulp
That's the
Fiction,
guy from
Eric Stoltz. Eric Stoltz.
Yeah, if you see another record with Eric Stoltz on the cover, just make sure it is the gospel.
Oh no!
Make sure it is the Gospel Family Singers right here, and
Hand me that.
and
Where's my
not
book?
anything else.
Where's my
You
book?
might see another one with
my
the
book?
same Eric Stoltz
Yeah.
on the cover.
What book?
All right,
Ninja
what,
book?
what happened up here?
That bottle fell in. It started
Do I have to open it, Steve? Even on your birthday?
No,
Look what
man.
I'm willing to do right now.
No, what are you doing?
Is that a
Once I take it out,
is that a katana?
What are you doing?
you know the thing with the, once you take it out, you have to complete the action, so you don't ever take it all the way out,
Okay.
because that means it. Seriously, look at that guy. Look at the handle on that guy.
Is that a katana?
It's a ninja
Is
sword.
it a katana that cuts through people's bodies?
It's a ninja sword. Hold that up, Jay.
Well, Steve's got it.
I can't take it out though.
Not all
cut
the
your
way.
head off.
You can take it out if you'd like to. Oh,
All right now.
if it goes all the
This
way
was
out.
up there. I'm not putting this up
Yeah,
there.
it fell down.
Okay.
Steve, there, you might need it.
We'll play with
Okay.
that. We'll play with it later.
Eric Stoltz. Somebody laughed at that. Hey, I picked this up. This is a double for me, so we're gonna find somebody's gonna enjoy this. One of these copies. Chuck Berry's Golden Hits. Got a lot of great stuff on it. Different versions than you're probably used to. Still great. It's not the ones that really stay in my head.
Yeah, the underwear.
On your record.
Phil. Oh, my records are great.
Sweet Little 16, Memphis School Days, Maybelline Back in the USA, Johnny B. Good, Rock and Roll Music, Roll Over Beethoven, 30 Days Carol, Club Nitty Gritty. It's a great compilation, but it's not. They're like reworked versions of like the chess stuff.
Oh, really?
They don't sound right, but it's still Chuck Berry and it's still great. It's the first Chuck Berry I picked up for a few dollars, and that one's a clean ass copy for $1. So, I mean, somebody's gonna get one.
I
for
got
sure.
it.
Do something, Steve.
I picked up Robert Palmer, Sneaking in the Alley.
I thought you had all the
Sneaking
Robert Palmer.
I don't. There's a bunch I don't
I
have.
got the 80s.
And there's some that I'm like, I keep seeing them, and I'm like, but I don't see this one very often, and this one's actually not in too bad a shape. I got it for $1.25. Sneaking Through the Alley with Sally, and it's just a great album. Great record.
What year?
Great song. What year? I want to say
If it's accessible.
74.
That early.
Island
okay.
Records. Yeah, this
Everybody,
is. I mean, look at him. He's a young kid. There.
let's all take a lap together. That's a little earlier than what I was thinking. Let's all take a lap.
This one's later though.
You guys want to take
This
a
was
lap?
1980.
Warm your hands
It's
up.
also Robert Palmer.
Yeah.
It's called Clues, and it's good. It's good. It's still Robert Palmer bringing it. Some good
What
music.
more underrated blues singers? Bluesy.
Yeah, show these two.
rock singers?
These two. Oh, he's a great singer. I put him up
Not
there.
anymore, Steve.
I put him up there with Paul Rogers and
Judas Priest.
no, as this great R&B
Oh, like Muriel
blue-eyed soul singers.
Hemingway.
There you go, Muriel Hemingway.
Thick, real thick.
What
Fugees.
do you got?
Check this out. Picked this up for. Picked up Tales from Topographic Oceans from Yes, double LP. This is just for a couple bucks. Been really getting into Yes a lot lately. 73 on
You should
Atlantic.
get Tormata. That's really good.
But this is something I was really excited to pick
That's
up.
a
for
really
couple-
good album, by the way. That Tales from Topographic.
It's not
Oceans.
live, is it?
No.
No, it's a studio album.
I think that's the one that might have been written while John Anderson was in a hotel in Savannah, of all places.
Really?
Yeah, he wrote one of them in a
I
hotel. in
really
Savannah.
love Yes, and it's one of those bands I'm just like, I never really.
That's the one band.
figured
That's
it out.
probably the band that introduced me to prog. Was Yes.
And I love them so much that I got another one.
Okay, I have this album,
Jay said get it, so I said okay.
and I like this album.
Tormato.
Yeah, it's got "Don't Kill the Whale" on it, which I really
78
like.
on Atlantic.
It was a little different, a little departure.
These are in great shape for a couple of bucks, man, for sure.
Yeah, man. I got a weird record.
You got a weird
I
one?
think we should play I meant to play a song from it.
Okay.
I saw this cover. Let me show you this right here.
Kind of looks like Keith Moon in a way.
Well, the guy's name I think is that's not his name.
No.
This is a record from somewhere in Scandinavia, maybe. The guy's name is Robert Carl Oskar Robban Broberg. They have a lot of names over there. And I think the record is TJEJJER, however the heck you say that.
No.
So show this right here. It was weird music. It has a weird kind of I'm from Europe sound, but then it also throws in just a little bit of something American, you know. It's weird. I got to at least play one song for you off of that. We'll probably do that a little later.
Okay.
Let me do one more.
Do it, dude.
This one, the
like
cover is
3 or 4.
so
I got it.
warped. Well,
got
what a great record! I can't pass on getting play that funky music. I just had to have it because this white boy likes to play funky music.
Cameraman gave me this record.
Wild Cherry. Oh, he did?
Sealed.
Oh my God!
I'll pop the seal.
It's from
on it.
'76.
Yep.
You
He
got
gave
a
it to
sealed
me.
copy?
Yeah, I had a sealed copy and I popped it and played it.
Nice. I have some Wild Cherry, but I didn't have this.
Play that funky music was in Casey and the Sunshine Band.
No,
Wild
sir.
Cherry, baby.
Wild Cherry.
Oh, I've been confused for years.
Your life has just changed.
Yeah. Hey, I picked up, this was a cheaper Eddie Harris, the electrifying Eddie Harris. I love when Eddie Harris, I love when he brings his saxophone noise with some electronics.
Is he singing? Is he talking through the
This
sax?
is 68 on Atlantic, though. That is Jenny McCarthy. We're watching old VHS tapes over here, just having a good time about it. 68 Atlantic. I didn't realize that this was that early. I love that one I've got live at Newport where he does the children's song.
Oh, hell yeah. There's not Eddie Harris so far that I haven't liked.
No, there's a couple out there that are suspect.
Okay. But not like your man George Duke, though.
No, there's
not that
one
suspect.
that was kind of reggae, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I like reggae. And then when I listen to it, I'm like, whoa, this is terrible. Yeah.
Man's got to work. Man's got to work. I just didn't have any ideas.
So what are we doing here?
I don't know.
Okay. Birthday. Steve's birthday. Everybody, it's Steve's birthday. Do you remember when you had a birthday? Well, now that day is the same for Steve because now he's having one. And that blows my mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? You had one, and now Steve's having one tonight. Steve's having one.
Today.
I got 2.
I like getting down the white part of the lime.
Let me do one more.
Do it.
This one I'm curious as to people's opinion, especially Metal Theologian. I got Yngwie Malmsteen's Rising Force.
I don't like it.
This is from '84.
Yeah.
It's got some good jams in it now. It's neoclassical metal. I mean, it's like that's the first I ever heard someone trying to recreate the classic sound
of first
of
guitar right there.
Bach or Mozart or whatever.
I just don't like his tone. He's a great player. I don't like his tone. Way too toppy.
This is
Much too toppy.
from 1984 on Polydor. So it's Yngwie Malmsteen's Rising Force.
Yeah.
Tell us what you think.
I would be
Tell us
more
what
than
you
willing
think.
to
I'm
hear it
curious
again.
to know because there's things about it I like. There's things about it that I don't like, but there's parts of it that are pretty brilliant.
Yeah.
So you don't like the Stratocaster and the Marshall sound, or what? Just
No, I have that Stratocaster. No,
Okay.
it's just that tone for some reason. The way he's always recorded is like, ugh.
the thunderous sound.
I don't know. It's way too toppy.
Toppy. All right then.
Tell me about my next record.
You tell me about your next record. It's a Milt Jackson record.
What's it called?
Well, it looks like a reissue.
Yeah, but what's that
Milt
one called?
Jackson in a new setting. But yours says Milt Jackson 1965.
Okay.
In a new setting. Originally, I don't know. This is Trip Records, I believe.
Trip Records?
Trip.
Okay. I got it pulled up now, Steve.
Milt's a Vibes player?
It's an album by vibraphonist Milt Jackson featuring McCoy Tyner. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, man, okay.
In '64, released on the Limelight label. This is like who did this reissue?
Your dad.
No, he was much too drunk.
Oh, this is Trip Records. Special Collector's Series.
The All Music review of Ken Driner's award the album 4 stars, stating the leader's percussive but swinging style, plus the potent solos by Tyner and Heath are all appealing.
Trip Records is a product of Springboard International Records, Sunset Boulevard.
So it's a reissue by them of that issue. Milt Jackson, Jimmy Heath, McCoy Tyner, Bob Crenshaw, Connie Cash.
Okay then, right for a free catalog.
I bet it's going to be pretty beefy. I bet it's going to be pretty beefy.
Have you listened to it?
No, not yet. I just picked it up.
Okay then.
Should be pretty cool though, I think. That's what I say. Okay, I picked up an upgrade copy.
Yeah.
Of a group.
It's a great album.
Of a great album. Book of Talesian by Deep Purple. This is a great copy I picked up. If you don't know, if you've not heard this one, man, it's some big time business for sure. You really need to just take a listen to this one.
Dude,
Even if you're not a Deep Purple.
This thing is dull as a motherfucker.
It is. It's not been sharpened. It's not been sharpened.
Okay.
For a reason.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I can't.
Probably for reasons like right now.
I can't be.
Can't be responsible for that.
Rod Stewart on vocals and Ron Wood on guitar.
Rod Stewart? What? No, that's Rod.
Sterling.
Is that Sterling? No.
Who is it, Joe?
Rod Laver?
Pampling.
Let me see that
He
record.
doesn't say his last name.
Because somebody said they saw, I think Theologian or Shane said they saw Deep Purple in their classic lineup. And, well, I don't know if you mean classic, because I think Rod Evans was their original singer.
Yeah.
Would that not be their classic lineup? Or when you say classic, that means that's when they were the biggest. That would be Ian Gillian. So, this is on Tetragrammaton Records. It was a special value for somebody.
For sure.
According to the
tells me it's probably not the first deal that came out.
Yeah, because usually when the special value stickers come out,
I ain't checked the matrix numbers or any of that business.
Well, maybe you should, brother.
I should, man. I should.
Brother. Maybe you should.
How many more you got?
I got one.
You do one.
I'll do one. You do one.
You got a big one? Is it super big?
No, no.
If it's super big, I'll do mine.
No, hell no. I was out at my local shop right around the corner.
I want to eat some salt.
Earshot,
Steve.
And I looked around. I saw some stuff I wanted, but I also
you want some salt,
perused in the. He's got an area where he overbought based on supply and demand. He thought, oh, a lot of kids will like this record. I'll buy a bunch of them. And it just so happens Air was popular for a time, but it didn't really sell well vinyl, I don't think. But I'll pick it up because I really like Air. And I already have Virgin Suicides, and I bought 100,000 Hertz, whatever.
Yeah.
This is Moon Safari.
When did this come out?
This was their first record, I believe.
Their
first full LP.
I like it, but I don't know enough about it.
This one's a little mellower. I mean, they're all mellow in a lot of ways, but someone told me about Air. They said they heard I was a huge Pink Floyd fan. They said there's two bands you need to listen to. This is before I knew anything about any of them. I was just a classic rock guy. They said if you like Pink Floyd, you should listen to Radiohead and Air. And I was like, oh, okay. And once I heard Virgin Suicides, I understood what he meant about Air.
Yeah.
to me, the Virgin Suicides has that middle period of Floyd when they were kind of trying to find out who they were before Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah.
You know,
I like that when they're figuring it out.
yeah, it's more and it's obscured by clouds kind of stuff. But this is good. It's I think it came out originally in 98 on Parlophone.
Cool.
This was like a 2005 reissue, I think.
Oh, really?
2006.
Oh, so this wasn't like a brand new reissue that you picked up. It was like something that was used.
No,
but
no,
newer.
it was new. It was sealed. Maybe it wasn't that old. 2009. I don't remember when it came out.
Push.
I might have it written down somewhere, but I'm not going to look it up.
Okay. Hey, I picked up this one weird record on a whim. A band called Mad 3. Napalm in the Morning. And it's like a 10-inch. So it's like an EP.
Have you listened to it yet?
No, I haven't.
You know anything about him? Did you pull it up on YouTube?
I did. This is a Japanese group.
Japanese group!
That's like a garage surfy band. They cover I Need You.
The Beatles?
They cover I Got My Mojo Working.
Baby, Please Don't Go.
Baby, Please Don't Go. So, yeah, what really caught my eyes, the list of instruments, and only fuzz guitar, thunder bass. It's kind of rockabilly, garage stuff. But
How much did you pay a lot for it?
Like $4.
Okay.
But check this out. This is what the lead singer looks like. Everybody stand by. I got to switch the audio channel. Okay, here's the lead singer of that band.
Japanese?
Japanese, wears the biker outfit.
He's a Japanese.
They're really locked into the whole like kind of rockabilly, like garage thing, which is interesting.
We love America.
The whole setup is pretty interesting, and even previous to actually hearing what they sound like, I'm already pretty intrigued. I'll be honest.
He might just be a big.
Rob Halford fan.
No, not Rob Halford. I was thinking Marlon Brando.
Yeah.
On the waterfront kind of stuff.
He could be HIV positive.
Okay.
Pat Smear wore that dig.
Or he could be infected with radiation if he's Japanese.
Fukushima. Serious situation, folks. It's nothing to laugh about. It's nothing to laugh about.
Fukushima. It's nothing to laugh about.
Let's put it on a shirt. You guys want to put that on a shirt? Fukushima. It's nothing to laugh about.
Bowling shirt.
Hashtag GMRN.
Put it's nothing to laugh about, and put laugh in quotations. So
FF.
everybody's like,
FF.
What does that mean?
Nothing to laugh.
You know what I
FF.
mean? You know what I mean? It's nothing to laugh about. What? No. It's
Why am I laughing?
It's nothing to laugh about, right?
Hashtag why am I laughing?
I don't get it. What's it? It's nothing to laugh about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You don't get
Are
it.
we going anywhere?
You don't get it. That's everything. I can't wait to play that little record album.
We were going to tease, but we already teased it, didn't we?
What did we just tease about it?
Bowling.
We were
going to toss. It was going to be a push or a bump.
going to talk about our bowling team we got coming
But we
up.
already talked about it.
Okay, so we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll come back here with
You can't
more
join, you can't join our league unless you can bowl a 150.
No, you got to at least bowl 150 as an average. So now I'm going to make
Don't
this.
submit it unless you're true.
I'm going to make this echo. And then we're going to take a quick commercial break. And then we're going to come back with.
We got sodas?
More.
That's not our soda. No, but we can talk about it.
There's a secret.
Where's the secret?
The secret's at your fingertips. It's Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips. How do we make the meal you can't make at home? What makes our fish fillets so crunchy? Are chips like French fries outside and baked inside? We'll never tell. There's a secret here tonight. Real good secret here tonight. Clap your hands and smack your lips for Arthur Treacher's original fish and chips.
I do coke, so I can work longer. So I can earn more. So I can do more coke. so I can work longer, so I can earn more, so I can do more coke, so I can work longer, so I can earn more, so I can do more, so I can work longer.
Always chasing rainbows.
Looking for a great place to eat and drink? How's the Ground Round sound? And listen to this. For a limited time, a tender USDA choice top sirloin steak with steak fries, onion rings, and Texas toast is just $3.99. Imagine a steak dinner for just $3.99 with great specials like these. The Ground Round. Sounds good to anyone.
Feeling good, fun time, playing in the sunshine, family or daytime. Wow, what a great time! Everybody playing putt golf time. Everybody playing putt golf. When it's good time, party time, even over daytime, fun time, fun time. It's a hole-in-one time. Everybody playing putt golf time. For the fun of it, putt golf time. Everybody playing putt golf.
Ramsey Lewis tonight at midnight.
The Invaders will not be seen because of the following special program. Watch The Invaders next week at its usual time.
Ramsey Lewis tonight at midnight.
The Invaders will not be seen because of the following special program. Watch The Invaders next week at its usual time.
Ramsey Lewis tonight at midnight.
The Invaders will not be seen because of the following special program. Watch
Okay, folks, we're back. Grown Man Record Night. Keeping the party moving, and we're going to do that with a little So to Speak.
Okay.
Got some great new So to Speak graphics coming from our buddy Chris.
Really?
Dixieland Farm. He sent us some pictures. I was going to show them tonight. I ain't going to show them tonight. You know why? I don't want to, because I'm going to do stuff to them. I'm going to do stuff to them. No, I'll show one.
You're going to do stuff to them?
I'll show one.
What are you going to do to them?
I don't know. I'm going to do stuff to them. I'm going to show one.
Keep it clean, man. Don't be all nasty about it.
No, I'm not going to be nasty. Stand by. There's one.
Let me see. I can't see that. What's going on there?
Some soda drinking, some record listening, and a certain face.
Some debauchery?
Some debauchery with a face in there.
Okay. Hey,
that's a tease about it.
Whose face is that?
I can't get into it.
I brought we've talked about the root beer, not your father's root beer.
Correct. A Mundo. Are we going? Is this So to Speak or is it not?
I think it is.
It's. I don't know.
Well, this is not your father's ginger ale.
It's not your. It's not your father's anything.
It's a ginger ale, so 5.9% alcohol by volume. Yeah. It's got ginger.
Well, what if your dad drank that?
I love these. These are terrific. It's got a little spice for a ginger ale.
Yeah, it's not as hot as a Blenheim's or anything, but
if your dad was an alcoholic,
it's good.
But that's alcoholic.
And I will say, the guy that sold me that at the beer shop said it's really good with bourbon or whiskey. I think.
I like that better than the root beer. It tastes lighter than. It's not as syrupy.
Yeah.
I love the root beer, but the ginger ale, terrific.
Yeah. But this is not the soda we came to talk about.
And that tastes like Blenheim's. It's just not the hot one. That reminds me of Blenheim's.
Maybe a very light Blenheim's.
But it's got that same palate.
It's good.
Yeah.
Easy drinking. That's kind of scary.
And yeah. Oh, I bought those on my vacation a lot. There have been several Grown Man Record Nights fueled by those right there. But I always drink them before anybody gets here because they go down so easy. What's this deal?
Well, decided, why don't we do like an orange cream tonight?
Okay. Hey, I'm not opposed to an orange cream, Steve. I don't know where you got your information from.
This is a cool mountain right here.
Oh, it's cool, baby.
It's orange.
Yeah.
And creamy.
I love it.
And it was frozen until about 5 minutes ago. Then I put it under hot water. So there's some ice slush in there. It's almost like having a sherbet.
Okay.
A sherbet.
I understand that. Herkle Gurkle. That's what you said.
You might want to shake it a little as you loosen it up. I mean, don't shake the hell out of it, but
I'll shake it.
Which side you want to hear this?
It's good. It's not as syrupy sweet as the
That
that
is
ice cream
good.
shop one was
Ooh.
orange and cream. Stewart's. It's not as syrupy as the Stewart's.
Wow, folks. Cool Mountain Orange Cream. Hold this up, Jay.
Hold on a second.
Oh, my.
I'll hold it up. He's busy.
That is that's one of my favorites this year. For real. That's got one of the best orange cream flavors I've ever had. It's very hard to do to get a nice, crisp, clean orange cream flavor.
Yeah.
That's not pancake syrup dumped in your
syrupy.
mouth.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not.
It's got that same flavor that you want, but it's not so damn sweet. Wow, that's great. I really like that. I just got my period.
Sounds like it.
I did. I'll be honest. I'm ashamed of it. I'm ashamed of biology. All right? You want me to say it?
You're ashamed of your body.
I'm afraid of biology.
You should come to terms with your body.
I should come to taxes.
Make
with
friends
my
with your body.
Bovary. You ever had a dowry? Oh, I got a piece so bad. Well, we finished.
Well, we should go ahead and go to the next
Let's
segment.
go to Chip Chat
You can get
then.
to the bathroom eventually.
Oh yeah. Oh.
You can pee in a bottle. There's plenty of those laying around.
I'm not very
You ever
accurate.
peed in a yo-yo before?
I have.
Take the top off and pee in it?
Hey, how about the battery case of an old camera?
Duncan gave me money just to pee inside of the mold that was used to make their yo-yos. I don't want to get into a whole big deal about it, but the reason the Duncan Imperial exists is because my urine is what filled the epoxy frame before they actually pressed the final molds. That's all I'm going to say about it.
Imperial piss.
Do you know anything about epoxy, Jay?
Yeah.
I have a lot of knowledge, a lot of background. You know where I come from? You know what epoxy is? Do you folks know where epoxy comes from? Do you know what it is?
Did you throw up a Chip Chat logo or not?
I did.
Okay, let's
What we
get
talking
into that.
about?
Let's get into that.
No, Jesus. What is that?
That's our chip.
It's a Wegman chip. I was talking Wegmans with a guy from upstate New York today that wasn't Boss Man.
Oh, yeah? How'd that go?
He's a good guy. He's an editor. He's an editor. Pull to open. Editor session.
Yeah.
You know that gentleman?
No.
Good guy. Oh, love that they got a big, thick
Oh,
Ziploc.
it's got a reclosable bag.
Sea salt and cracked pepper
You
flavor.
you pay for that, by the way.
Huh?
Wegmans is high end.
It's like I've been told it's like a the big Walmart where you got your department store and your grocery store all rolled
What
into
flavor
one.
we got here? Sea salt and cracked pepper?
Yeah. I heard it's like that, but high end. Like for us, a Harris Teeter. Like a Harris Teeter superstore. So things are like, it's all like the dope brands and stuff. These are great. These are terrific. And that thick, resealable Ziploc on the top. Are you kidding me?
It's a good chip.
For a store brand. This is not a very expensive brand, I mean, in terms of... It's a store brand.
People swear by Wegmans. And Wegmans is coming to North Carolina.
Oh, really? No way.
Cary, North Carolina.
No way.
Cary. Not around here.
I'm calling shenanigans. For real?
They'll be in Cary, yeah.
How long?
How soon?
Yeah, soon.
I don't know.
How long until I'm happy about it?
Check it out.
Since it's your birthday, let me go ahead and get your social, Steve.
Okay.
We'll just run it for fun. Thanks for joining us for Grown Man Record Night. I don't know what's happening next week. I'll let you know. Stay tuned with us on our Facebook page. Nowadays, you damn have to, because
don't count on it.
I don't know when I'm going to do shows and when I'm not. We're supposed to have a special guest next week. I hope so. And we'll see. Keep up with us on the Facebook page. And as always, all these GD episodes go to our YouTube page. I like all y'all that watch us and friends on the internet.
Hey, I might bring a clarinet over one night.
You gonna bring a clarinet?
Yeah, I just put a lot of money into one.
Really?
Had it restored.
I wanted to play it.
And I actually played it, and I played it. I was like, I can play this thing.
Really?
I never thought I could play a clarinet. Because it's got those holes. You got to hold down those holes with your fingers. Like with sax, you got keys, and it's like
kind of like a
key,
JV
key.
cheerleader.
You gotta seal those holes.
That's what I'm saying. JV cheerleader. 9th and 10th grade.
Seal those holes.
10th grade.
Good thing we're not on cable.
Are we on cable? You can do this. Hey, thanks for watching us. Keep up with us. We'll tell you if we're going to do a show next week. If not, stay tuned, and we'll do one as soon as we can. Thanks for joining us.
If not, just go back and watch some classic episodes.
Go watch the classics for Jay the Kerbis.
Just send email.
Steve Fever's birthday.
Email Mike if you want to know what a good classic episode. He'll tell you which one it was.
MikeForce.orange. Just go to MikeForce.orange, and that's all you need to know. We'll catch you next time on Grown Man Record Night. We appreciate the shit and hell damn out of you.
MikeForce.orange.
MikeForce.orange. If you don't go there, you're a turbulature. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. We'll see you next time, Grown Man Record Night.